Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great day, and if you're wondering what's up, well, I'll tell you what's up. Today my channel hit 100,000 subscribers, so I'm beyond happy about reaching this milestone, and I will tell you some more information about how I will celebrate this occasion. I will hold a live stream on Friday. You will be notified about this. I will make a separate video. For this game, I thought I'd show you one of the games between Magnus Carlsen and Andrew Tang, also known as the Penguin on Lichess. It was played in the Lichess titled arena, the last one I believe, and it's quite an interesting game featuring a theme that you probably want to remember in your own games. So let's see this game. Carlsen has the white pieces in this game and he opens with d4. We have d5, knight to f3, knight to f6, c4 and e6. So transposing into the queen's gambit declined. Knight to c3, bishop to e7, bishop to g5, h6 now kicking away the bishop, bishop to h4, and we have castles here. e3, b6 now, Penguin goes for the Tartakower defense, and here Carlsen lashes out with g4. And g4 is a common move. Probably you don't want to do something like this in a serious tournament game, but for a blitz or a bullet game, it's more than welcome. So what's the idea here behind this g4 move? Well, obviously, white is offering black to capture it. If you play knight captures on g4, then you get something like bishop captures, queen captures, and after c captures, e captures, and knight captures, white gets back the pawn, and in the end, after something like queen to d6 and knight back to c3, black is not worse here, maybe even better, but white will have some attacking chances with rook to g1, bishop to d3, maybe c4, and the game is being played. But if you're not comfortable with this, you don't have to grab the pawn. So after this g4 move, Penguin played d captures on c4, and we have rook to g1. Now putting a rook on the g file, as the g file will soon be opened. At least Carlsen hopes it will, and now the g-pawn is protected as well. So knight to d5, and knight to d5 is a correct idea. You want to exchange as many pieces as you want now, offering an exchange of bishops and seemingly offering an exchange of knights here. So Carlsen plays bishop captures on e7, we have queen captures, and now g5, immediately threatening to play g captures on h6 and open this g file. Penguin plays h5, not allowing the g file to stay close to open, and we have knight to e5 now. And here you want to get rid of this knight. This is the most important move of this game. Knight captures knight on c3, as you can see. The knight on c3 has a clear way into Tang's defenses with knight to e4 followed by knight to f6. But he leaves the knight on the board. This is weird. He plays g6 here. We have bishop captures on c4, and again you want to capture this knight. This is a must play move. We have bishop to b7, now comes queen to c2, and here we have knight to d7. Again, leaving that knight on the board, and here Carlsen waits no longer. He plays knight captures on g6. And now you don't really have any other options but to capture the knight, as the knight is attacking the queen and the rook, so if you don't capture it, you're losing the exchange at least. So we have f captures, queen captures with check, and you don't have a lot of options here. You can either go king to h8 or you can block with the queen. Problem with blocking with the queen after queen to g7 is queen captures on e6 now. As you can see now, there's a triple attack on this knight on d5, and if you want to block this with queen to f7, although none of the moves are particularly good for black, after we block this, simply captures, and now knight captures on d5. The problem is, if you capture the knight, then bishop captures with check, and also you lose the rook on a8. So after you move the king, now comes knight captures on c7. Your rook is attacked on a8, and if you move the rook, you get knight to e6 check. The e6 square is defended by the bishop, and this will fork the rook and the king. So you're losing this game completely. Black is falling apart. So after this queen captures on g6 move, of course not queen to g7, but we have king to h8, defending. Bishop comes to d3 now, and not allowing any defenses by queen to h7, as now the h7 square is covered twice. Queen to f7, here Penguin offers a trade of queens. We have queen to h6 check, King moves, and now we have a queenside castle by Carlsen. And this queenside castle actually gave Penguin one more chance to capture the knight on c3, because Carlsen, in the speed of battle, probably feared queen captures on f2. But now was the ideal moment to play knight to e4, as knight to e4 really threatens now knight to f6 check, and knight from e4 is also defending the f2 pawn. But instead of knight e4, he played queenside castle, and this was the last opportunity Penguin had to play knight captures on c3 and not allow this knight to jump into the game. But he played rook 8 to e8, and now it's all over. Now finally Carlsen plays knight to e4, and now there is no good move that prevents knight to f6 check. In the game, queen to g7 was played, offering a trade of queens and also kind of making an escape route for the king on f7. But knight to f6 comes. This is now with check, and your only options are king to f7 or capturing the knight. But neither of these options is particularly good, as if you capture it, then comes pawn captures. This opens up an attack from the rook to the queen, and you can't save the queen. But that's the least of your concerns. After you play something like rook to f7 blocking, simply captures king f8, and now queen to h8, and this is checkmate. So after this knight to f6 move, we have king to f7 trying to escape, but now comes g6. This is with check. Again, only move is king to e7 or king captures knight. If you play king to e7, then the king is no longer defending the queen. We have queen captures on g7 with check, rook blocks, queen captures, king d8, and queen captures knight on d7. This is checkmate. So in the game, after g6 check, Penguin played king captures on f6, and now I'm sure you can all find the winning move for white. Without even stopping the video, the move Carlsen played, and I'm sure you all see it now, was queen to g5, and this is checkmate. The queen is covering all of these squares, even e7, and the pawn on g6 is covering f7, so there is nowhere for the black king to go to. So yeah, that's one of the games. As you all know, Carlsen won that Lichess title arena as well. And one of the reasons I decided to show you a nice fun game like this is because I've been receiving all of your congratulations messages the entire day, and I haven't even been able to respond to half of them. So I hope I will manage to respond to all of them, as you know, I'm very happy that you've congratulated me on this achievement of reaching 100,000 subscribers. And another reason I decided to show you a game from the Lichess title arena is on Friday, when I will be making my 100,000 subscribers stream. I will also be having an official Lichess tournament with prizes. So Lichess will announce this on their website, so I do hope most of you will be able to come. Like I said, I will make a separate video announcing everything. There will be some giveaways, there will be some other announcements to make, but I will make a separate video on this, so you will be informed, no worries. So those are the reasons I chose this game, and well, I mean, they're very popular guys, both Penguin and Carlsen, so I thought, why not? So that's the game. I do hope you enjoyed it. I would like to thank Omer Aziz Kaihan, Michael Story, Dame Pletvarec, William Avery, Owen Fleming, Atinira, and Jonas Berg Jonas for a contribution to my channel. Thank you a lot, I really appreciate it. As usual, you can check two of my previous videos here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon, most likely with a Mikhail Tal game, as it's customary on this channel. Whenever I reach a certain milestone, I will show a nice Mikhail Tal miniature. So until then, see you soon.